Hello, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. Can everyone hear me fine? Loud and clear?
Yes, loud and clear.
Oh, great, great. Okay, so for those that don't know, this is Amanda Ray coming to you with information on American Bill Money, which has been around since 2003, rated A plus with the Better Business Bureau, and they're paying $75 out for each person that that's in your downline. So with that said, we realize that it's easy to make money with American Bill Money because if you have a total of 20 people in your organization, you're going to make $1,500 in residual income each month. But the reason why we're having this training and why it's so important to keep people involved is because normally people that come online, the retention rate is, the turnover is high because people don't know what to do. They don't know where to start. They don't know how to market the opportunity. And with this opportunity, what works is you can market offline and you can market online. So if you're doing both, it's going to just give you more attention. You know, you'll get more attention from the people that are looking for a home-based business. Offline is easier, of course, because you're just sending a postcard out. There's not a lot of selling and selling involved. But over time, online works because when you're building your platform, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, people are going to become more familiar with you. And what happens is the longer you stay around, the more you're branding yourself, you're branding your name, the name of your business, who you are. So that's what we're going to work on over the next 120 days is people branding themselves, people getting out of their comfort zone to, be a part of YouTube videos. And because we know that we get a lot of attention on YouTube. And what we're going to also do is take this the next step further and just go over Facebook training, Facebook and groups, how to add information to your Facebook page that allows people to get to know you and know about you. We're going to go over, Craigslist. Craigslist ad, you can get tons and tons of people that will look at your opportunity on Craigslist. We have, like we had discussed the other day, we have hundreds of thousands of people that are looking for a home-based business, something that they can do outside of their daytime job. People are looking to quit their job, spend more time with their family. So this is what we're incorporating into our daily lives. We're going to have this become a daily routine so that we can start to build momentum and have more signups within our business. And that's what this is all about. So today's topic that I wanted to discuss is that's really important because what I think people don't realize is that when you're getting into new programs and you're failing, there's something that you're doing wrong. So you need to do something different. And I'm only saying this because we had a gentleman that's been in American Bill Money and he wasn't doing well. He's been in without this program. He got in before we even created Rightwayprodigymarketing, and he was mailing out his postcards. And he said, you know what? I'm not getting any results. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And after some of the training that we had within our Facebook group, he realized what he was doing wrong. And he said, you know what? I know what I need to do now. And the only part that he was really missing, because he loves the business, he's been in it for about 8 months, he was missing the consistency. That's what he was missing. The consistency is what prevented him from doing well in his business. And now that he figured that out, he was doing a little bit here and a little bit there, and he was like, that's the thing, is you can't build momentum. You'll have a few people that will contact you, they'll get involved with you, but it won't be the consistency that you're looking for in order to keep the money coming in on a consistent basis. And that's what we want to do. We want the money to come in consistently so that you can leave your full-time job. In order to get that consistency, you have to keep pumping videos. You have to keep people engaged on Facebook, keep people engaged with Instagram. You have to consistently send out postcards. And you don't have to do all of that, but you have to do some of it. And it has to be consistent. And as we know, with people that's been in the program for 3-4 years, a gentleman, he consistently, he said for years, no matter the response he received, he always sent out 75 postcards a day. And he makes 6 figures with American Bill Money. And it's that simple. He just never gave up. Like I was telling people, there's sometimes, I remember one weekend I made $3,000 online. And then 2 weeks went by and I made absolutely nothing. But I didn't stop. I just kept pushing through. I kept going. I stayed connected with people. And then I just had a breakthrough. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, the breakthrough. So what I want to discuss is some of the reasons why most people fail with online marketing, okay? And this is the trap, you know. This is what we want to stick in the back of our minds so that we don't make these same mistakes, because people are failing every day. And, you know, I have so many people that are in one business one day and then they're in something else the next, because they're looking at the next shiny object over and over and over again. And we don't want to get caught in that cycle, because it's not productive and it's not going to allow you to be successful. You want to stick with one thing and master that. So we have the first thing. Somebody convinced you it was going to be easy, okay? That it wasn't going to take a lot of work. It wasn't going to take dedication, that you could just come into online marketing and it was going to just do what it needs to do. And that's not how it works. It's not going to be easy. I think that we're our worst critic. You know, we get inside of our own head. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be other people. You can just tell yourself it's not going to work and it won't work. But maybe because you missed a day, or you missed 2 days, or maybe even a week. So you're like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. I tried it for 3 weeks and it doesn't work. I tried it for 2 months. It doesn't work. It has to be, you have to plan it in your head that you need to give your business a certain amount of time before you give up. And I think realistically, 6 months to a year is realistic to start seeing the results that you want, those full-time income results. Because a lot of people that are looking for online opportunities, they're not going to jump on your opportunity right away. They're not going to say right away, oh, yes, I want to do this. You know, they're not going to do that. It's going to take time for them. They may see your business in 1 month and they don't join for another 3 months. But if you're constantly sending that information out and that's happening over months and months at a time, it has no point. It has no choice but to work, you know, and that's what people need to know. So that's the one thing. The second is somebody convinced you it would happen overnight. So, you know, we always hear the good stories about, perfect example, 30 to 45 days will put you in profit. If it sounds too good to be true, it normally is. If it sounds too easy, it normally is. We just need to know that it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. And if somebody's giving you a shiny object and they're telling you that, you know, something that just doesn't sound right, it just doesn't feel right, you know that it takes more work than that based on other programs that you've been involved in, go with that gut feeling, you know, go with that gut feeling. Promising someone that they can get something for nothing, that's not going to happen. It just doesn't work like that. So I want people to know that if it sounds too good to be true, it normally is. And I'm saying this for all of our rev share people. We have a ton of people that's been in rev shares. They've been in high yield investment programs, looking for the easy way out. It takes work. It takes dedication. And the more work and dedication that you put into your business, it's going to reward you greatly over time. It's just the way that it happens. It's not you do all this work and you put videos out and you put information in and nothing happens. Over time, it's just going to work, and you have to put work in. It's not going to just come and get handed to you on a silver platter. I'm sorry, my daughter. The third thing, you are not having realistic expectations. So that's another thing, being realistic. A lot of people get online and they're thinking in their head, I'm going to make $1,000, $2,000 a month in my first 30 days. And you know what? It's great to think that way. It's great to be positive, but you also have to be realistic. And when I talk about realistic, it's about knowing that it's not going to happen overnight. Have realistic goals. Okay, I want to start out making $200 in my first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something that is tangible, something that you can actually reach for, saying I want to get 50 to 100 people in the next 6 months. That's realistic. Okay, that's realistic. Say you want to get 50 to 100 people in the next 30 days and you've never had an online business. That is not realistic. That's unrealistic. So we want to think realistic goals. 6 months to a year, 50 to 100 people, that's realistic. If you're doing and you're putting in the work every single day or 4 times a week at least, you're going to build momentum in your business. So we just want to stay realistic. And I think a lot of people, they get online and they're really unrealistic about the way things work, the process that's involved with online business, because they have sponsors and marketers that tell them something different, or they see other people's results and think that they're going to achieve the same thing, not knowing what that person has went through to get there. Everybody's journey is a little bit different, and we need to stay focused on that. Okay, the fourth thing, you are not believing in what you're doing. So you're just doing it because other people are doing it. You're going along with the flow. I talked about this the other day, thinking, believing, and knowing. So you have to believe in what you're doing. You have to believe that it works. You have to believe that if other people can achieve it, you can too. And then you start pushing for that goal. So like, this is the first step, getting out of your comfort zone, doing YouTube videos. That's, that's the first step. Promoting your business, knowing that it's going to work, no matter how many times people call it a scam. Oh, the online businesses don't work. They don't exist. People don't make money. It's okay, but you still move forward with it. For example, Mary Beth, she's been doing this for years. People always say, I see Mary Beth all the time on YouTube, and, that is enough to believe that it works, but then you have to put in some work to know if you keep pushing forward that you're gonna be successful. And if you know that, then that's gonna happen. So you have to believe in what you're doing. Even when people say, I had a guy, he looked up the website and he goes, that's not a real business. And it's like, who are you to tell me that? That negative energy you don't need. Block those people. I know it works. I've made thousands of dollars with American Bill Money so far, and it's continuously growing. And some days I have good weeks and some days I don't, but that's a part of the business. But that the more that you do it, it becomes consistent, and being in this business, this will be my 10th week, 10 weeks. So I haven't even been in a full 3 months, but I know that it's going to work. And the more that I put into my business, it's going to come back to me tenfold. So just know that, and you have to believe in yourself. Number 5, this is a real big one. Lack of focus. A lot of people are not focused on their business. They're not focused on what they're promoting. Because of the way of the world and things that happen on a daily basis between your jobs, your children, family issues, money issues, health issues, it allows you to lose focus on a main goal. And the main goal is making sure that you stay focused through everything that's going on in your life. And when times and moments come that make you feel stagnated, knowing that you have to get up and keep going and you have to push through that. And that's really important. I'm sorry, kids are real loud. So we have to stay focused, and we have to know that there's a bigger goal. There's something bigger that you're pushing for, other than just going to your regular 9 to 5 every single day. You have to have it posted somewhere. You have to put something up to remind yourself, especially when you're going through the hard times, and we all go through it. It's not, kids get sick, people get suspended from work, people lose money, everything happens. And you just have to say, no matter what, I'm gonna do a video. I'm going to stay connected. I'm gonna go on Facebook groups and post information. And that's what's gonna keep you in this game. No matter what, just staying focused and knowing that it's gonna work. So the lack of focus was number 5. Poor strategy. And that's why we have this mastermind. People don't strategize correctly. What I noticed that a lot of people do, and I'm going to touch on this a little bit. People get, and this is just this is a good example of what I see online. and I'm going to talk to the team about doing this, but a lot of people use Facebook auto posters to post in groups. And there's a lot of people that are doing it and they're not doing it the correct way. So it's like they're doing it, but it's not taking on the effect that it needs to because it's not done properly. Sometimes you don't need to use Facebook auto posters to get the word out. You know, I manually post to 20 groups at a time, manually. Or I'll go in and I'll do 3 or 4 live videos inside of those Facebook groups. That's very powerful. And even if you don't have proof, that's another thing. Poor strategy. People think that they need proof in order to do a video or to put information in Facebook groups. That's not true. We all started out in this business with absolutely nothing, most of us. I started Facebook, YouTube videos with absolutely no proof. I just was taking people on my journey, and people respect that. They want to hear your journey. They want to hear what you're going through and how you're getting to where you need to go. And it encourages and inspires people. So don't think that you need proof and you need to have a check in your hand in order to do a video and to stay consistent in your business. It's not about that, because no one is going to have that when they first come into this business. It's something that you gain over time. So people need to realize that, you know, it's not going to happen overnight. You have to have a strategy and a game plan. I would like for everybody tonight to do that. Think of the platforms that you feel you're most comfortable on, and let's at least 3, and stick with those 3 and master that. So like, for example, with me, I didn't know a year ago I was going to be good on YouTube. I was going to be able to connect with people, but now I know that because I'm doing it, and it's bringing me in results. And I didn't know that right away, but I knew that over a course of 90 days. It took 90 days before I actually started getting phone calls. But I made a commitment to post a video every single day for 90 days straight. And that's when I had one of my breakthroughs, you know. So strategize. Are you really good on Instagram? Are you really good on Facebook? Do you want to do postcards? Get in a postcard program. Are you really good on YouTube? You want to get more, familiarize yourself more with YouTube? Do that. But you need to strategize on 3 components that's working for you and work the heck out of it. You know, and you'll notice that over the next 90 days, it'll get easier the more and more that you do it. Okay. Another thing, spamming. People are spamming people. People hate to be spammed. People sending information to people's messenger without asking, or posting their business on people's comments on Facebook or Facebook groups. First off, I want people to know that it's very, in the online business world, okay, it's very unethical to do that. And people that are marketers and that are marketing opportunity do not respect people that do that. Stop spamming people. All you have to do is ask. Just say, listen, can I give you I'm working in a new opportunity. Can I give you some information? Can you take a look at it? Send the hangout. Actually, yesterday was perfect. That's a perfect hangout to send to people that are looking for online opportunity that you have a connection with on Facebook. We had a lot of people that showed proof of payments a lot yesterday. People want to see that. Just send them the video. When you have a few minutes throughout your weekend, take a look at this. Send them the video and don't say anything else. Let the video along with the description do the talking for you. But don't spam people's comments. Go spam crazy. Facebook will block you anyway. Don't do that. Don't send people messages without asking them if it's okay. You know, try to be as ethical as possible when it comes to promoting your online business. And we're almost done, guys. Number 8 is no consistency, and we already spoke about that. I'm not gonna touch on it again. But you have to be consistent. That's one of the things that make this business work. Any online business, just being consistent. And for those that don't know, and what I told Ontarian, when I realized what I wanted to do, and I knew I wanted to be successful online, what I started to do is I went into all of the other online marketing gurus I went onto their YouTube channel and I subscribed to their channels. And every time I seen that they were putting up a video, I went ahead and I put up a video. Don't try to recreate this or reinvent the wheel. It's already there for you. Just follow what other people are doing. If you don't know what to talk about, there's more than enough videos to go and look at to duplicate, and just add your own taste to it, add you to it. So you can go, don't say, there's so many things to talk about. You know, all you need to do is go into other people's channels, see what they're talking about, and add your own twist to it, add your personal touch to it. Okay? And subscribe to, when you see online marketers like Rob Frazier, Mary Beth, you have Steph Perez, Ontarian Hawkins, you have Coach Darren, you have myself. Subscribe to our channel so you can see what we're doing, and it'll help you to duplicate the success. Now, that doesn't mean take it word by word. You know, make it your own. You know, a lot of Ontarian videos aren't about his proof. He's not showing a lot of payment proof. He's talking about what he did to get him to where he needs to be. And I'm going to give everybody one nugget today. Sometimes it may seem like you're really repetitive online when you're doing your YouTube videos. But what you have to think about is you're talking to a brand new audience every time you do a video. You're talking to someone new every time you do a video. Don't think about the people that are subscribed to your channel as much as the people that are trying to find you and your information. So that's why I start off all my videos with what I'm promoting, why I'm promoting it, and how it can change your life. What the comp plan is. You know, let people know that it's a one-up comp plan that pays $75. I always start every video the same, because you want to portray as if you're talking to a new audience every time you go ahead and you do a video. Don't think of, oh, I talked about that yesterday, because you're talking to somebody brand new tomorrow and the next day and the next day. There's millions of people that are on YouTube. Okay. And it's okay if things become repetitive. That's okay. So I want people to know that. Don't think, oh gosh, she talked about this yesterday. We're talking to a brand new audience every single day. And there's some people that's going to tune in that tuned in yesterday, but they're going to appreciate it because they're being inspired. Wow, look, they're back again. They're doing another video. People are inspired by that. And it gives them hope that if we can do it, they can do it as well. And then the last thing is you are giving up too fast. So most people are in this business, they give up easily. If they don't have, you know, I've had people that were in this business for less than 30 days and they were done with it. They were like, you know what? I'm done. I'm out. 30 days. And guess what? In those 30 days, you know what they did? The bare minimum or nothing. That's not going to help you to grow your business. You have to give it time to marinate. You have to give your business time to grow. You have to be consistent, and you have to be persistent. You have to get through the hard times. And if you just keep going, you will have a breakthrough. That's what it is. It's all about never stopping, you know. And it's so funny because I'm learning a lot from the marketers that are on our team as well. You know, like Paul Farmer said, he goes, so we're going to be doing videos every day. And he goes, that's great, especially for the new people that's never done videos. And he goes, I said, well, are you going to post videos every day as well? And he goes, there's never enough content. And it's true. If you did one video a day, that's only 365 videos for the year. That's not really a lot of content. But people that are adding 2-3 videos a day, or they're adding onto what they're doing on the side or on their own, it just has a greater impact. And that's what we're going to work on this month as well. Everyone is going to go and it's going to start having their own videos, just their self talking to their audience and communicating with people. And you'll notice that it's like riding a bike. The more that you do it, the better you get at it. So don't give up. Don't give up so quickly. Don't make this about, if I don't have this amount in 60 days, I'm out of here. It's hard to grow anything in 60 days, even in 90 days. It's really hard, especially if you're not consistent. So you have to give yourself some time and let everything marinate. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow some people to actually talk about their experiences online and what they think they could do better, or what they have done that haven't allowed them to break through financially online, that they now know that they need to do to have a successful online business. So Almisa, if you have a couple of things you can say. Almisa?
Yes. Hi.
Hi, how are you, Almisa?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
Good. That's good. Good. Can you add a couple of words to that?
Well, let's see. I can, let me add to this. Okay, my YouTube channel. Now, I have been uploading a video. I mean, I'm trying to do this, like as often as possible, but I'm trying to do at least like 2 videos a day. I have been uploading the, the Hangouts, and now I'm focusing on, also adding my videos and, just trying to, just talk about really anything, like related to, American Bill Money, and also my understanding of maybe the concerns somebody may have. Like the questions I've been asked, on Facebook. People kind of like say the same thing, basically, oh, is it a scam? Oh, is this a Ponzi scheme? Pyramid scheme, like you name it. And I've gotten much better with explaining exactly what it is. And so today I decided to create a video, about it. And, like I wrote my little notes down and I referred to them in the video, so that I wouldn't forget, like while I'm doing that. Because it's kind of easy to get derailed when you're, trying to talk about and stay on topic, with content. But I've just been like trying to get into the flow of things as to, like what to do every day. So videos will be important, making sure that, you post on your timeline, maybe 2-3 times a day. Maybe you could put in like a motivational quote, something that would inspire other people, and maybe, like a picture of you, I don't know, like doing something throughout the day, and then also posting, about, American Bill Money. Just other things that are related to that. I also have a fan page, so I'm also, putting videos on there. And just responding to people, like when they say they want more info. I also have, like the notepad that I use where I have prepared general responses, because all that typing, you can lose a lot of people that way, and so because in the very beginning I was like, like if they ask for info, I don't know exactly how to lead into it. I don't know how to explain it, everything. So I started, like just putting my notes together and separating them, so that I could like find them, if somebody wanted to ask me something, and then kind of, like paste that in there and, just try to keep it so that they understand what it is that, that's going on. And you're all going to have people that, are going to be like not interested even after you explain all of that. And it's okay. You just say, all right, and you go on to the next person. So it's going to definitely fluctuate. It's not going to be the same. Like there are some days where nobody, requests any info. And then I have days where I think I got like 30 info requests, like from like, in all the groups that I was in. It was just like, oh man, like, okay. And so I was excited by that. I was like, people are noticing the ads. But yeah, you have to follow, the other people who you see that are, people are engaging with their posts, and you have to follow what they're doing. Because yeah, like Amanda said, you don't have to try to rethink anything, reinvent anything. It's right there, and so sometimes just sit back and watch them. I've subscribed to several people's channels, and I take notes.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's great. That's definitely the way to start. Is just and then another thing that I didn't mention that's really important is your follow through. if you have, I have some people that say I won't be available to do the program till next month, or I will get back with you. Follow through is everything. Follow up is everything. And sometimes that's one thing I have to get better with. But like when I run, I'll run clicks. I'll buy 1,000 clicks or 500 clicks, and people ask for information, and that's what I have to get better at, is just following up with them. And making sure that I connect with them after they opt into my capture page. Are there any other questions that you may have? Follow up is very important. Janice, is there anything you would like to say? I know you you've been in with us for a little bit now, and I see that you market a lot online. Do you have any tips you would like to give?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, you put me on the spot. I wasn't ready to talk tonight, but yeah, I post a lot. I came from a business where it was all about posting, so I'm used to posting. And even, actually, the group that I came from, they still support me to where they still comment on this post, even though, just to boost my post. And I've been commenting all of anybody that I see from RPM that posts, I either like it or comment on their post, because that boosts your post to the top of the page, to wherever your posts are at. Even if it's an old post, it doesn't matter. The moment you comment, it brings it back up. So yeah, I post a lot. I do work during the day, but I try to post 3 times a day. That's one of the ways that I'm comfortable with. I did create a YouTube channel. I have one video on there. So I am going to do more videos. I do use your checks a lot. I use everybody's checks to post. I don't care. I just use everybody's checks. And somebody did say, "Oh, that's not your name." I say, "Oh, no." I say, "It's not my name." But I tell you what, there's plenty of people on my team getting those checks. So if you want me to add you to the group so you can look around, and I've been doing that. I've been adding a lot of people to the group. And they're very impressed. And they come back and talk to me. I have a lot of people on hold that, the money situation and stuff. But yeah, I'm loving what I'm doing. I can't wait to keep going. I'm very excited, and that comes through with whoever I talk to. I'm very excited about it. I can't wait to talk about it, and that's the way I'm coming at it. And I know that I'm going to be successful in this. I know it. I know it. It's just a matter of time and me keep pushing at it. And you'll see me up there too. So, happy to be here, girls. Happy to be here, people.
Yes, that's great.
Yes.
Can we have a few words from Letty? Letty, can you hear us? How about Nancy? Nancy, are you with us? Susan? Hi, a couple of words, things you want to say? Oh, okay. Nancy's mic is not working. Okay. Susan?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you, Susan?
Good.
Good.
I'm just excited to be part of the team and taking in a lot. And I think my biggest thing with not being really successful online before is the videos and showing my face. So I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone and start doing that. And I really believe that American Bill Money is going to take off for me. So
that's great.
Yep. But I'm really happy to be part of the team.
Yeah. And you know what? It's just it feels good too to know we're adding an additional marketing method that's already been there. We're just taking it to the next level. So for those that don't know, we have, over 10,000 postcards that's going to be going out every month just for our team. And that's going to really start taking us to the next level. Our Craigslist ads are going to start going up, and we're going to have more work being done on that end starting Monday. And that's going to help as well, because the gentleman that does the Craigslist ads for our team, he's going to start doubling up and tripling up. He's working more hours to make sure that we build the momentum that we need. And then sending out all of these postcards is just going to be phenomenal, because people are going to be able to take the information that they get from the cover letter and look us up online and look at our videos and the proof, and they're going to just see us and they're going to be blown away. And to see so many people that are able to do this, it's going to just empower them and let them know that they can do it too. And that's what we want. Mary Beth, is there a couple of things you would like to say?
Oh yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me? Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I think definitely everybody needs to just really, you know, get out there and step outside of their comfort zone and start, you know, populating YouTube with their videos, because that's what's going to really help all of us as a whole. Because the more they see all of us, and, you know, a lot of people are familiar with American Bill Money just because they're a household name, you know, in this particular direct mail industry with lead generation and postcards. A lot of people are familiar with that because of the 14-year proven, you know, successful track record and track history. And then now, you know, I've been talking to a lot of people and they're catching on to Rightwayprodigymarketing. You know, they're seeing all of us, they're seeing the team. So it's building confidence, it's building momentum, and it's going to help all of us because, you know, the more we grow in numbers, you know, it's just going to, you know, help so many of us in so many different ways. If we just continue to get out there, it's going to build like the know, the like, and the trust with our prospects a lot faster. You know, people are going to see us, they're going to hear our voice, they're going to see the different people having success. And it's just going to bring like the realism to this opportunity. It's just going to make it really easy on all of us to increase our businesses, increase our sales, and just help us, you know, so much, make it a lot easier both short term and long term. So videos are definitely, you know, key. I've been doing them a long time. You know, they're free, they're really easy, and they give you a great way to connect with people. And, you know, people, you know, can at least reach out to you. And then all I do is when somebody, you know, contacts me, to make it really easy, I just tour guide them to my website. And, you know, if they're the right person, they catch on real fast. When they're ready, they're calling me back and telling me, you know, I'm either ready to join or I've joined. So just kind of getting yourself out there. And then when somebody does reach out to you, just get them to your website. You know, this is what's nice about American Bill Money is we don't have to do the telling, selling, and explaining. The fact that, you know, we've been out there, very well established 14-year-old company, and with our website, it just makes this business a lot easier. And then if you can combine like the Facebook and just connecting with people, you know, every single day through YouTube, through videos, through social media. You know, Facebook and YouTube are my two personal favorites. And you're just putting this out there and just, you know, sharing it with the masses. And, you know, if you're consistent with it every single day, that absolutely is the key to being successful. The people are going to come and they're going to follow you, and you're going to be able to convert, you know, a nice percentage of people from just being consistent through, you know, connecting with people and just putting yourself, your content, you know, sharing what you believe in, and sharing American Bill Money as the vehicle to get us all where we want to go in the future. So, you know, it's really a great opportunity. I'm thrilled to be part of American Bill Money. Super excited to be part of this team. I love what we have going here. I know that we're just going to, you know, be able to help a lot of people to really be able to have a big impact and change their situations and change their lives, you know, this year and beyond. So I'm really excited for what the future holds here within this team, within this mastermind, and within American Bill Money as a whole.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mary Beth. And, you know, just another thing I want, you know, like this is really a slow month for marketers, for those that are online. You know, a lot of people are vacationing. Sales are not as, you know, signups are not as high as they were before the summer. But this thing is going to explode. Once people come back to reality from their vacation, they need to replace the money that they spent during vacationing. It's just going to allow us to open up this opportunity to so many people. And that is what drives me. You know, I haven't had a lot of signups over the last couple of weeks, and it's fine. You know, I wasn't online too much last week. I went on vacation, but you know what? It's okay, because, you know, I know that as long as I make up and I stay consistent, and you know what we're doing, we're just consistent with it. When those people come back from vacation and they're looking to replace their income and they need to make up for the money that they're spent, we're going to be right here waiting for them. And they're going to click on our channels and they're going to see this information. They're going to see the money that's being made, and it's going to inspire them to start. So I'm going to just keep it at that for today. We're at 15 minutes to 9. We had a nice, this was a pretty decent hangout, 15 minutes after 9. But, you know, I thank everyone for being here, and we're going to just keep building and keep up the momentum, and I'll speak to you guys again on Monday. So everyone have a great weekend. If you feel inspired, do a video over the weekend. Do one video if you can and post it to the group so we can take a look. And that'd be great. Let's make that a goal to just do one personal video this weekend if you can. So thanks so much, everyone, and have a great weekend.
Mhm.